What is going on, everybody? Welcome to DCA Adventure. I'm your host, Jay, back again with a midweek cryptocurrency market update. If you guys love my content, please like, subscribe, smash that bell for notifications. Don't want to miss when I'm doing my live streams, and I appreciate it very much. It supports us, and you know, we're climbing the ranks slowly. I see that we're up to like 1.6, 1.7 thousand subscribers. I'm not your financial advisor. Trading is super risky, so don't be trading with money that you are not willing to lose. I am trading over at Bybit, Phemex, Pionex, all over the place. If you guys are wanting to learn how to trade, you want some kick-ass trading tools, you want a signal group, join the DCA Patreon group, join my tier, Trading with the View. And by doing so, you're going to get access to the DCA oscillator, the power tool, and all kinds of other different tools that are made exclusively for the Patreons. You guys are also going to get access to a private signal group inside the DCA Discord, and there's like bot channels and some other stuff in there you'll get access to as well. But for $25 a month, hell of a deal. Get over there, join it. You guys can also join the DCA Discord in the link in the description. Join it for free. Check out all the free content we're posting, and there are all kinds of good stuff. Load Time Miner is got some pretty good TA going on. Dude does it off his phone, but the charts are right, so what can I say? To all the exchanges that I'm trading at, you guys, links for those are also in the description. Use them. You'll get deposit bonuses, all kinds of other different ways to earn free monies, free cryptos, so definitely check that out. What up, Golden Wolf? Nerd. Oh no, same time as Max. I know, I gotta get back on Tuesdays, right? What up, Seb? How you doing, buddy? Wheeling Crypto, how are you? Hope everybody had a kick-ass Christmas. I know I did. Took a nice long little break there from looking at the charts. Didn't look at any charts since last week's video, so everything we're looking at today, guys, is going to be fresh. Right off the top of the head TA. Haven't looked at nothing, so you guys post in the chat what you're wanting to look at. Obviously, we're going to look at Bitcoin and Ethereum very first. You guys think the bottom is in? You guys think Bitcoin is ready to go to the moon? I don't think so. I think we're going to get a fake rally. You know, we're going to get everybody excited. Everybody's going to be losing their minds, saying, oh my God, buy Bitcoin, go all in. Let's put 100x leverage long in, you know, crazy stuff. And I don't think it's going to last. But we will definitely take a look at the chart and find the areas where we think it's going to go to, what we should do, what we should expect. But we're going to go over here to CoinGecko, my bestest place ever to look at the overall cryptocurrency market, like it way better than CoinMarketCap. But as you guys can see, Bitcoin is down 1.5% for the last week, coming in at $16,554. Ethereum is down 1.7%, coming in at 1,191. Stable coins, got some red, got some green. BNB is down 0.2% for the week at $245. Ooh. ShitsRP, it is up 0.7%, coming in at 34 cents. Dogecoin down 4%, a little over 7 cents. Cardano 2.8%, coming in at 24 cents. I like Cardano, I like Poly. I think Poly is super undervalued coin. It's down 1.1 for the week, coming in at 78 cents. Lots of red, guys, for the weeklies. You'll occasionally get the hour to pop green. You know, you got some here, but we're not really looking at the hour so much if you're wanting to scroll out and look at things by the weekly. Kind of do the TA on a weekly basis, right? So I kind of tell you guys what's going on Wednesday. So from Wednesday to Wednesday, everything should be pretty valid. And then Wednesday we got to redo it, right? What up, nerd? Then wreck them noobs. That's right. They're gonna get wrecked. That's for sure. You know, and it could be a huge rally. You know, Bitcoin could jump up to, you know, 34,000, and that would be pretty awesome. I just don't think that it's gonna hold. There's nothing in the economy, nothing in the charts, nothing in the macros, nothing that would suggest any bullishness at all right now. So keep that in mind, guys. There's just no way, right? We still got a lot of time. So in between, you know, now and waiting for that time, you know, that's where you learn how to trade, and buy small amounts for your personal investment bag, right? This is a buying market right now for sure. If you've been doing this for a minute and you kind of got the idea of things, then you definitely know this is a buyer's market. This is not a seller's market. Everybody freaking out and selling, obviously, are completely new. What up, Crypto Crag? What up, Gundy? How you guys doing? Hope the holidays went well. The storm was crazy here. Did you guys get hit by all that crazy ass ice and coldness on Friday? Oh my gosh, here in Ohio got slammed. And it was horrible. Thank God my boss gave me off. Had to do a lot of driving though for the wife, taking her back and forth over to her family's get-togethers and things like that. But it was crazy driving. Seeing lots of wrecks, lots of people in the ditch. Buy when there's blood in the streets. Absolutely right. Can't say it any better myself. This is exactly what you want to be doing. It's definitely the buyer's market. Now, this doesn't mean go all in with every little bit of dry powder that you have, right? You want to break this up into small increments and buy small if you're putting in for an investment bag. An investment bag is, in my opinion, a bag that you're holding for 2 to 5 years. You know, your trading account is completely different from your investing. And if you're investing, then you definitely want to be putting that shit on a hardware wallet, cold storage, somewhere where you are the custodian of your keys. I know most of the veterans in the crypto space get tired of hearing not your keys, not your crypto, but gotta say it. You know, new people every day, so you gotta say it. Oh, you're in VA as well, right? Virginia, so you got a little bit of it then too, huh? Probably more than we did, I'd imagine. Oh no. That's not good. 15 of your Bitcoin ASICs. Holy shit. That would definitely make me sick. Had about 0-degree temps and -30 wind chill. Not good. Yeah, we were like, I think the lowest it got with the wind chill was -12. But the ice, man, was just crazy. And then, you know, you go out and you start your vehicles and you let them warm up. If you're driving over 15-20 minutes, you're not going to be able to keep that vehicle cold. It was rough. We had to drive over an hour on one of the trips, and the kids were freezing because you weren't on the gas and keeping that engine, you weren't on it enough to keep it warm or to make it, you know, produce heat. Oh, I bet in Canada. I remember being in Toronto, I think. Isn't that where the falls are? Toronto? I was there one year in the wintertime and was at the falls. And I remember standing in this tunnel. And it was like as soon as the breeze carried the water through the tunnel, it instantly froze. Yeah, sorry to hear about the 15 ASICs, man. That makes me sick for you, dude. That's horrible. I'm going to jump right over here onto Bitcoin. As you guys can see, I am looking at the 12-day chart. I just wanted to quickly show you that we do got a MACD cross. Had it happen on Saturday, December 3rd on a 12-day chart. So it's a pretty strong move. The MACD doesn't cross all that often on a higher time frame. So to see it happen now, this is one of the reasons why I think we can have a relief rally and we can get some people excited here. Exactly where is this rally gonna go? Well, we can look now. I've showed you guys bear flags a million times. I think in the last week's video we talked about them a little bit, and what a textbook bear flag is, and you really have to know what this is. Why ain't that getting smaller? Boom, I think I got... Just gonna exit that one. Wonder why it's gapped out so bad right there. So on a textbook bear flag, you get your pull and then you get your channel, and you want your top and your bottom line pretty parallel to each other. People get this confused as a bear flag all the time. This is not a bear flag, so don't immediately think that we're going to go down. We could potentially bottom right here and make support, and we're going to draw this little box in, and we're going to do it in a smaller time frame. I just want to keep it here on the 12-day just for a minute. It's kind of easier to see this setup. So we're going to be generous. We're going to drop it down. It's going to be about 12,400 is going to be the bottom of the box, right? And then the top of the box, grab it and bring it down just a little bit. 16,200 is the top of the box. So anywhere from 16,200 to 12,400 is going to be our area of support that we're looking for. We definitely do not want to see a breakdown under 12.4. And looking at it on a 12-day chart, it shows you how very possible that this move is. I remember back here, we're way back here talking about the 12,000 area, and I know a lot of people thought I was crazy saying 12,000. I think we went all the way down to even like 9,000. It could wick down into 9,000. But to show you an overall on a higher time frame, it's a very, very possible and a very likely move that Bitcoin drops and hits that 12,400 area. Now, I expect it to hiccup there, stop, trade sideways, respect that area as support, at least for the first time. Definitely possible that if we stay down in that area for multiple days, upwards of a week, that support's going to end up getting weaker and weaker every time we test it. So 12,000 could eventually break as well if we do not respect it as support and bounce off of it immediately within a 2 to 4 day period max. You want to see the bounce. If it does not happen, then you need to have the alert whistles going off and get ready, right? Especially if you're trading or if you're looking to buy for that investment bag. So be watching that 12,400 up to 16,200. Pretty much at current price right now is where we're riding at the top of the box. Now if we're looking left on the chart and we're trying to get a little bit of the story, you guys can see that back in the past in 2020 we had an area here at the 16,000 down to the 12,400, and then same over here in 2019. That was one of the tops, acted as resistance there, so we know the old resistance turns into new support over to the right of the chart. And then of course back here in 2017, 2018, we had the jump to over 20,000. So, but we got quite a few touches into that 16,500 down to the 12,400. So just make sure that you're watching these areas, and that it's definitely possible it happens. But chances are that this pattern bounces around and we make a move to the upside. If we start to immediately take a move from the upside and we respect this support, we're going to definitely retest the 18,100 area up to the 19,700, 19,800-ish. That's going to be the area to beat to get us into clear, right, out of this zone here. But it's a pretty significant area of resistance now. It's built that nice little floor up, so it'll be quite interesting. Here in West Virginia where I live, it was -22 with wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour. Yeah, we did have real bad wind here in Ohio as well. Lights were flickering a lot. Was definitely worried the power was going to go out. And that would suck, man, because it would get cold quick. One stupid thing that happened during this whole thing on Friday, one of our big grocery stores, their freezers went out, and instead of just taking the food outside, they literally just threw it all away and just let it be ruined. It was like the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Why would you not just wheel that shit outside? You know what I mean? Even right now, it's still cold enough to have all that stuff outside. Alright, let's jump down to the daily. ASICs don't like Sub-Zero, that's right. They like them cold, but not Sub-Zero, right? So going down onto the daily, you can see how we're reacting to this area of support. Now remember, we were just looking at the 12-day, so if we go back to the 12-day and how we had it stretched out, looks like we're just starting, right? So we're going to jump down to the daily and see a lot better. Now remember, every single time that we come down here and we test that support, it's going to get weaker and weaker. We're plucking buyers out of the market. Plucking buyers out of the market. Eventually, no more buyers. Boom. Market falls out. Now, there is a bear flag on the daily chart. There's your pull. There's your parallel lines. If you want to like get very accurate, I'll show you guys real quick how to just pull a real quick measurement off of these. So you obviously you want your trend line. So draw your trend in there, as many touches as you get. So if you start with the wick, try to stay on the wicks. If you start at the body of a candle, pull your trend line to touch the bodies. No closing candles outside of your trend line, or it is an invalid trend line. Now see, I pulled off the body, so I'm going to keep it on the body. I have no closing candles. It's okay to have wicks as long as there's no body on the outside of the trend line. So what you're going to do now, once you got that set up, you're going to pull your flagpole. You're going to grab your flagpole and bring it to the possible, the breakdown. That's going to give you a guesstimation right around 10,000, almost 11,000 even. Crazy to think that it could happen, but it's very possible. Very possible. And boom, look where that puts you. If we shoot a line straight across to the bottom of the flag, look at all the support and resistance that it hits through here. Definitely a possible area for Bitcoin to go as well. It definitely could go that low. We could see wicks. We could see super huge panic once it starts to break down. I am so surprised that this little ass area kept us up. If we go back and look at the videos, I called this area and said that we'd probably stop here and hiccup and we'd dance around a little bit. We did. Finally broke down, and then said the same thing, that it would probably catch us, but I did not think it was going to hold up for so long and actually be able to build a significant area. So now that that significant area is there, you know, 18,000 area is the area to beat for Bitcoin ultimately, to get us out of the clear of being in the bear market. As of right now, that's the price level. What up, Little Time Mining? How you doing, buddy? He was the one I was telling you guys that's posting the TA charts over in the Discord and the open to the public channel. Definitely got some good charts. Some good TA in there, buddy. Posted a lot of them today, too. I looked at all of them. So what do you think, man? You think we're gonna bottom, or do you think we are gonna break down and head lower? My guess is we're breaking down and heading lower. We've been playing the same freaking patterns over and over and over. Been making these bear flags on the daily and dumping, you know. They're all over the place. Got one here. Got one here. It's just doing it over and over and over. And it'll keep doing this until it doesn't, right? And when you trade Bitcoin, you will see a lot of times that for 6, 7, 8 months, Bitcoin will do the same pattern over and over. And you can trade that pattern on smaller time frames. Litecoin is looking good. Oh, we'll have to take a look at it. I like the old Litecoin. I know Gundy likes it as well. So them's the areas, guys, on Bitcoin. So definitely just keep an eye on it. If it starts really tanking and shit gets crazy, I'll be in the Discords talking about it, posting charts. But still, just like last week, overall, definitely bearish. Short-term bearish macro, definitely a bull. I always like to chart Litecoin on Coinbase because it's been there the longest. Coinbase has the most information. Oh man. So this is what we drew in last week on the daily for Litecoin. So had this little broadening wedge that we got going on here. Kind of a huge bear flag, I guess you could say. A couple different patterns in there, right? Normally, if you're trading patterns like this, you don't trade inside the pattern. We wait for the breakout. That's when it's the safest and most low risk to get into the trade. But you guys can see here that we actually hit off resistance. We're doing a Bart Simpson, respecting support. So if you drag this box over all the way to the right, so far it's respecting support at $65. So, and we're inside the pattern still. We do need to turn these MAs on. Man, I didn't even look at those on Bitcoin. Bearish cross, though, with the 50 and 21 moving average. 21 is going to cross under the 50. The 21 is the faster of the two moving averages. So when the faster one crosses underneath the slower one, it is bearish. You can see that it golden crossed. The 50 crossed over the 200 back on the 27th of November. But we're still under the 21 and 50 moving averages. They are acting as resistance. So if Litecoin does bounce off of the 64.50 or 65.11 support, watch for the retest of 69 to 69.50. And then I'd probably be looking there for a rejection. Because there's all kinds of resistance in that area. It could possibly go up to 74 to 75. That would be the next area I'd be looking for a rejection. Switch to the monthly, he says. We get rid of these crayon drawings. I can't see shit with all that noise on there. So on the monthly, the very bottom of that would be 41.92. And that current is at 65. So I mean, it could still drop 20 some dollars and still be alright. But the only thing I don't like here is how the moving averages are looking very bearish or curling down. If that 21 crosses the 50-month moving average, that's super bearish. Let's just pretend like it's going to keep on keeping on. Somewhere in March. No, February. Beginning of February, we could see a potentially bearish cross on the 21 and 50-month moving averages, which wouldn't be so hot. And we are still trading underneath of them. Resistance on the 50-month would be at 93.46. We still have 2 days, 22 hours left in this monthly candle as well. But I see what you're saying the whole time, because we are hitting, there's, sorry, there is an area of support in there. The bottom of that would be 51.89. The top of that is at current 64. We hit 44 or so 1st of February. I'm down with that. Definitely down with that. Yep, green dot on the bottom, printed on last month's candle. So looking like on a weekly. Take off the crayons. So on the weekly, it had the death cross when the 50-day crosses under, or sorry, this is weekly, so it wouldn't be considered that. But this is what a death cross looks like. 50-day or 50-week crosses under the 200-week. The 50-week moving average is acting as resistance, but it's making a nice pennant pattern. It's actually a really nice breakout trade you could draw on Litecoin on the weekly. That's pretty decent. It'll probably be a lot better on the daily. That's a nice little pattern, and we're at the end of the pattern, so the move is going to happen within the end of the week, right? There is 3 days, 22 hours left in this weekly candle. So what you do on these trades and how you trade a breakout trade is you do nothing inside the pattern. We wait for it to break the bottom or the top. So if it breaks the top of the pattern, let's say the next candle prints on Sunday at whatever time and breaks right here, we're going to take a buy. I'm going to put our stop loss back in the middle of the pattern. If it breaks the bottom of the pattern, we're going to take a sell and sell what we got, put a stop loss back up here in the middle. If you're leverage trading, you would put a stop loss up there. If you're just spot trading, disregard the whole stop loss thing on your sell. Then you're just going to wait for it to drop out and hit the next significant area of support, which is going to be right around that $40 area like he was talking about, 44-ish. You could even buy again at 50. 51 looks pretty good. 44 is down at the next area, so I'd probably be looking to buy right around $50 on the breakdown. Now, if we were breaking to the upside and you took a leverage buy, where are you taking profit? First spot I'm going to be looking at is the 76.76. Why? You got the 50-week moving average there acting as resistance, and then you got a shit ton of old support and resistance riddled throughout the left side of the chart. So, again, this is with leverage. And in a small move like that from $70 to $76 on Litecoin using leverage, that's a stupid dumb money maker. What up, Purple Haze? How you doing, brother? Like, what do I think about Flux as in, like, personally? Like, do I like it, or as in looking at the chart? I think Flux charts best on Zuku coin. Damn. Can't get really no worse than that, right? With the moving averages and everything. Now, pretty interesting that we are hitting this big bottom right here. and if it hits it again, and respects it, we'd be coming back down to right around the 40-cent mark. But if it respects it there, and how you know if it respects it is you wait for a daily candle to close. So we come down, we touch it, we wait for that candle to close, and then wait for the next day's candle to close. If it closes above that support line, chances that it's going to stay above it and move to the next area of resistance are a lot higher. So you'd be looking for the pop back up to the moving averages around 46, 47 cents. It is, Crypto Craig, because there's, you got your moving averages right on top of everything as far as your areas of support and resistance. So it is hitting a big significant area of support right here at current prices. I wouldn't expect it to go lower than 40 cents. But if it dips below 40 cents and the daily candle closes below 40, chances are it's going to stay below 40 and go lower. Normally in a case like that, when you see the breakdown, when you see a significant area of support actually get taken over and get not respected in this case, you'll see the candle close below it, and then you'll see price action come back to it. when it comes back to it, that's your confirmation whenever you get the rejection on the retest. So once it comes back and it rejects again, then you take your trade, because it's probably going to break down a lot more. In this case, if it does break down from 40, 26 is where I'd be looking. You know, this little shit over here might catch you for a second, but you'd have to be pretty quick. The next significance is going to be down there in that, oh hell, 25 to 22. If Flux drops down that low, I will for sure 100% pull the trigger on starting a node. Because then it would only cost you like $200. That would be pretty freaking badass, would it not? What up, Ralph Cooper? Sorry, buddy, I didn't see you. What up, MC? So I got a bunch of NFTs. I was thinking about doing an NFT giveaway. Start giving away some of the NFTs that I'm holding. You guys mess around with the NFTs. I know Purple Haze does. He's got the badass bunny bats, which he just sent me some of those, and they are sick. I'll have to show you guys my new one. I don't think I've showed you my new one. What do you guys want to look at? Capsa? Anybody mining Capsa? What's Capsa's ticker? Oh, boom. Mexi, no. Trader Joe. Anybody have an account at Trader Joe? Chia, XCH, CCX, XCH, Wooby, I know they got some stuff. So this is Chia coin. I do remember we had charted this not long ago. Somebody asked me to do this. It's kind of maybe potentially at a bottom. You do have this little guy of support right here. You also have this over here, and then if we draw a box, because we always think of support and resistance as an area, you guys will see a lot of YouTubers that do charts and stuff. They will just shoot lines and say this is your area, or this is their spot, and they, you know, it kind of insinuates that price is going to go to that line and then stop, and that's not the case. That's why I try to show you guys and teach you to do areas. That way you can go inside the area, and it goes like this. That way you know what to watch for. It broadens your trading style a little bit more. It gives you a little bit more of a cushion in your idea, right? Instead of just planning your trade for a straight shot. Never ever happens. I mean, you might see it once or twice here and there, but it doesn't happen all the time. So chances of your trade getting picked up or your stop loss getting taken or anything that you're trying to do are very slim. But yeah, this is definitely a good area to start watching at the $29. Hasn't been this low in a long time, so it would not hurt, I don't think, to do some DCA into this. Put the box back up there. The bottom of that box is at 26. So, I mean, even if you bought right now and it went down to 26, 26 is where you have to watch. You get down below 26, that's going to be like new price discovery area for this token, and all hell could break loose and it could plummet to freaking zero. You know what I mean? So just be careful here. Watch the area, watch the box, draw the box on your chart. I'd be scared if 26 got broke and a daily or a weekly closed under 26. I'd start sweating. Let me see what the moving averages are doing. I really can't see. Okay, so it is a bearish cross. The 21 did cross underneath the 50. Go to the weekly. Yeah, so I had a double bottom. I mean, it's got potential. Like I said, watch the 26. That's how you're gonna know for sure if you fucked up, right? Momentum. We're just hitting that very first oversold line right there. So momentum could go down. You know, obviously we could go down even more here. And if it did, what's probably going to happen is we probably will fall to the bottom of the box. That would get this momentum wave down to the bottom and get ready for a reset. If you are using this oscillator, you're basically watching the light blue momentum wave, and as soon as that thing clips off into the dark blue and you're rounded out, then you can trade with the momentum. You know, we're going to start taking the trade to the upside. Usually I don't like taking the trade right at the clip. If you want to feel a little bit safer, a little bit more confirmation, you can wait until the momentum starts to break the two lines, and that's going to give you your confirmation. It'd be the same thing as like looking at the histogram on the MACD, or looking at the signal line on the stochastic RSI. That's these conditions when the waves cross these lines. That's kind of like it tells you like what the RSI and the MACD is. It's the same type of condition. So yeah, good to see you too, buddy. Appreciate you for stopping in. How about Ergo? CCX. We gotta do CCX real quick. Is that right, Seb? Clear Cryptos, Coin Casso. That don't sound right. Let me know, Seb, if that is it for sure, and we will come back to it. Take a look at Ergo. What's the new coin everybody's mining? I haven't been keeping up since I've not been mining here the last couple weeks. Oh, dailies. Huh. Most assets are probably going to be doing this bottoming type of thing right now, and all hell could break loose. So it's kind of, you know, everything's at make or break. It either bounces or it plummets, right? But a lot of them have different setups on the oscillators as well. I've seen some of the stuff we've looked at, the momentum has been up towards the middle. A lot of them we've looked at, momentum has been all the way down into those overbought areas. Or oversold, I'm sorry. Oversold areas. CFX. CCX is on Trade Ogre. Yeah, what's the difficulty on ETH Classic? Still super high? So we are getting down here to the oversold area, to the second layer, the second dash line. So be expecting the big buy signal to come when that happens, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. You'll get the big green dots on the bottom when you cross the big dotted dash line. The smaller ones will appear when you cross the smaller dotted line, and same with the top. So like if you're looking at the top and we get into the overbought, same thing, you'll get the small red lines or small red dots at the first line and the big red dots at the second line. yellow line is cutting the oscillator in half. So there's a 0 plane, right? And then you got your top and your bottom. So the bottom of 0, when the oscillator is below 0, this one we're looking for buys. When we're above 0 and the oscillator's up into the red, we're looking for sells. But on Ergo, if Ergo can respect the support here at $1.21, look for the pop back up to $1.32 and even all the way up to $1.40, $1.39, $1.40. Then I'd be looking for rejection in that area. Definitely be looking for rejection. Now let's say Bitcoin does get this super big relief rally, right, and gets everybody excited. Watch for everything to close above the moving averages on the higher time frame. So be looking at your daily, be looking at your weekly. If shit gets up above its 21 and its 50 day or its 50 week moving average and closes, then we can be looking for the next level. But don't get excited. You guys need to be taking your profit, you know, even if you take half now and then wait for the next run, because a lot of stuff is going to be set up just like this, where we have these big gaps where there's really no significant areas of support or resistance. So price could run up really, really fast, but I definitely don't think it's going to be sustainable. I don't think it'll last long. Just long enough to get everybody thinking Ergo's going to fucking $20, right? So big area of resistance at the 133, and that's right at the 21-day moving average. Then your 50-day moving average lines up with the very top of that, and that's at $1.40. So that's going to be the area to beat. If it can get above $1.40 and it can close a daily or weekly, then we're going to be looking for $1.50 upwards to probably $1.80 could be very possible, and that would be right around the bottom of this box. And this is significant. We charted this. Who knows when the last time was that we looked at this and put it on there. CCX USDT should work. Let's try. No, it can't be right. What's the name? What's the name of it instead of the ticker? I'll just type in the name. I'll conceal. It'll give me conceal wrapped to the DAI stable coin. What in the hell? I know I've charted this before. Unless I had to go somewhere else, I bet. Yeah, no, it ain't gonna let me pull it up. That is weird. Yep, it only let me see it at the DAI stablecoin. I know that's bullshit. I know I've charted it on here before. I'll dig into that more and figure that out and see why you can't. Like sometimes if this happens, you can go right to your browser. Let's go to the browser, and I think sometimes it'll pull it up with a trading view chart right up in this giddy up. Nope, it didn't pull one up. Normally it does. Wonder if the old coin gecko let us look at a decent chart. I think this is as good as good as we're gonna get. Oh man, that's garbage. Possibly a bounce back up to 0.38, so a little over 3 cents, almost 4 cents. What up, DogeLord Coffee? How you doing, brother? Hope you had a good Christmas. Yeah, I don't like that, Seb. We'll have to figure that out, buddy. I'm sorry. We'll definitely have to get that corrected. That's right. FA in the chat if you're joining us for the New Year's live stream. Oh, boom, boom, boom. I wonder what the price of Bitcoin will be in DogeLord coffee time. That was back, 3 years ago, almost 4 years ago. We that old already? It doesn't seem like that. It just does not seem like it. Trading view widget not available. What the hell? Yeah, see, it won't even let us look at a trading view chart. That is so weird. Yeah, I'll get that figured out. Because I know I've charted it before. On trading view. I know I have. Here's the NRG. This is one that I've been a part of for quite a while. Their Discord, been in it since they've started, which 2-3 years ago. One of the biggest airdrops I've ever received was with NRG. You guys join their Discord, and just for going in there and chatting and hanging out, people constantly rain the NRG token. And as you guys can see right now, it's 20 cents. The airdrop I got was $600, and I ended up getting that in 2 different wallets, so it was $1,200 altogether. So they are legit. They do good stuff all the time. They're constantly building and doing. Now they're doing NFTs and games. So have to go check it out. I'll post the link in the Discord. I don't have none of that opened up, but I'll post the link to the NRG Discord. They are doing a GMI airdrop. It's another airdrop, somebody who they partnered with. So I'll definitely put the details about that to you guys. Want to join this airdrop? You want to do it? It's a pretty good chunk of money, I do believe, and if you go through and do all the stuff, you get quite a bit. So definitely check it out, join it. GMI airdrop is what it's called, but I'll post my referral in there. I think you might get 30% if you use my link, and then use your link for the next person. So like, I don't know if maybe we'll make a thread or something. Somebody will use my link, and then they can post their link, and somebody can use it, and then, you know what I mean, just keep doing that. That way everybody can take advantage, get their link used, get that extra 30%. But it made some moves here, man. It actually took a nice jump. It was at 15 cents and ran all the way up to 29 cents, almost 30 cents. We're coming back now and retesting what was resistance. We're coming back down and testing as support, and so far it's respecting it. So if we can hold 20 cents as support, that will be my confirmation that it's going to go to the next area. And as you can see, it got hung up on this little bit of stuff up here in the 30 cent mark. And it'll probably do the same once it gets up to 32. It's probably going to battle right here, and it's going to bounce around, come down. As long as we can keep making higher highs and we can keep respecting support, I think it's going to keep running all the way until the airdrop. Because I do know the more NRG you're holding, the more airdrop you're going to get with the GMI token. So definitely take advantage, read through all the stuff. Make sure you guys read through all the fine print and all that good stuff. Maybe we'll do a video here, and I'll get one of them from NRG to come over and give us some info. Alright guys, I have to get off of here. Everybody's getting home from the game, so I'm going to help the wife get the kids in and get them off to bed. But I appreciate y'all for stopping in. You guys have a good night. Definitely check out the Discord. Make sure you're looking for that info for the NRG GMI airdrop. Thinking about doing some NFT giveaways, so maybe we'll do an NFT giveaway on next week's video. I'm not going to do the random number bullshit generator picker. I either ask you a crazy question about crypto and the first one who answer it gets it, or I don't know, we'll figure something out. Maybe like and subscribe right now and leave a comment, and we'll pick the best comment or something. But tune in for sure for the New Year's extravaganza. You too, Crypto Craig. You have a great night too, buddy. Keep stacking them sacks. See you, Gundy. You're very welcome, my friend. I appreciate your support, Crypto Craig. Really do, buddy. Hope you guys learn a little bit and pick up some stuff, and I help make you guys some money or save you some money. Either or will make me feel good. But I appreciate you guys, and if you need help with anything, you don't know if you should buy, you should sell, kind of stuck, hit me up in the Discord, message me, Variant8. I will definitely be more than happy to give you my honest opinion on what I would do. And with that being said, guys, have a good night. See you all on the next one.